The 2026 Range Rover Sport has finally been revealed, and at first glance, this luxury SUV looks like it has taken everything people already loved about the Range Rover Sport and pushed it into a sharper, more modern direction. It still carries that unmistakable Range Rover identity, but now the design feels cleaner, bolder, and more futuristic. From the front, the slim headlights, wide grille treatment, and sculpted bumper give it a confident road presence that is hard to ignore. It looks premium without trying too hard, and that is one of the biggest strengths of this vehicle. It does not need oversized styling tricks to announce itself. Simply looks expensive, refined, and powerful. From the side profile, the 2026 model keeps that sporty SUV silhouette, but the lines are more polished and aerodynamic. The flush door handles, smooth body surfaces, and elegant roofline all work together to create a luxury performance look. The wheels also play a major role in the overall impression, because on a vehicle like this, wheel design can completely change its personality. On the new Range Rover Sport, the large alloy wheels make it feel planted, strong, and upscale at the same time. The rear continues this clean design philosophy with sleek taillights, a minimal tailgate layout, and a stance that feels wide and stable. It is one of those SUVs that looks just as impressive parked outside a luxury hotel as it does driving through city streets or open highways. Step inside, and the cabin instantly reminds you why Range Rover has such a strong reputation in the luxury SUV segment. The interior feels like a mix of modern technology and handcrafted comfort. Everything looks thoughtfully placed, from the large infotainment screen to the digital driver display, and the premium materials covering the dashboard, seats, doors, and center console. Soft touch surfaces, high-grade leather, metallic accents, and ambient lighting all create an upscale atmosphere. Even before you start the engine, the cabin gives you that feeling of calm and prestige. The seating comfort is another major highlight. The front seats appear supportive and plush, designed for both spirited driving and long-distance comfort. Rear passengers are not treated like an afterthought either, because there is generous legroom, excellent cushioning, and a premium environment in the back as well. Depending on the trim and options, features like heated and ventilated seats, massage functions, multi-zone climate control, and an advanced sound system can make this SUV feel closer to a luxury lounge than a regular vehicle. Technology is clearly a huge part of the 2026 Range Rover Sport experience. The infotainment system looks crisp, responsive, and easy to use, while still offering the premium animations and modern interface expected in a luxury vehicle. Smartphone connectivity, navigation, voice controls, driver assistance displays, and vehicle settings are all integrated in a way that feels advanced but not overwhelming. This is important because many luxury cars today are loaded with tech, but not all of them are user-friendly. The Range Rover Sport seems to aim for that balance where tech feels useful instead of distracting. One of the most appealing things about this model is how it blends luxury with versatility. Some SUVs focus only on comfort, while others try too hard to be sporty and compromise daily usability. The Range Rover Sport tries to sit right in the middle. It looks stylish enough for buyers who care about appearance, feels premium enough for those who want luxury, and promises enough performance for drivers who still want some excitement behind the wheel. That broad appeal is one of its biggest selling points, because it can attract families, professionals, enthusiasts, and long-distance travelers all at once. Even in terms of practicality, this SUV checks many important boxes. The cargo area should be useful enough for luggage, shopping, or road trip gear, while the split folding rear seats add extra flexibility. Visibility, ride height, and easy cabin access also make it more convenient than a low-slung luxury sedan. So while it definitely makes a style statement, it is not style at the cost of real-world usefulness. That is part of what keeps the Range Rover Sport so relevant year after year. Now let's talk about performance, because the Range Rover Sport is not just about looking good and feeling expensive. Under the skin, this SUV is expected to deliver the kind of power and refinement that match its premium image. Depending on the version, engine options could range from efficient mild hybrid setups to more powerful 6-cylinder or V8-based performance trims, and possibly electrified options as well. That means buyers may have the freedom to choose whether they want better efficiency, strong daily performance, or serious high-end power. This kind of variety makes the Range Rover Sport appealing to a wider audience because not everyone wants the exact same kind of driving experience. What makes this SUV special is not only straight-line speed, but the way it is likely to combine power with comfort. A luxury performance SUV needs to feel fast when you want it to, but also smooth and quiet when you are just cruising. That is where Range Rover usually tries to stand out. The acceleration is expected to feel effortless, with power delivered in a refined and controlled way rather than in an aggressive or unpredictable manner. On highways, that should translate into easy overtaking and relaxed high-speed driving. In the city, it should still feel composed and premium rather than restless or heavy. Ride quality is another area where this vehicle is expected to shine. Advanced suspension systems, adaptive damping, and air suspension technology can help the Range Rover Sport absorb bumps while still maintaining control through corners. In simple terms, that means it should feel comfortable on rough roads without becoming too soft or unstable. This is one of the hardest balances to achieve in an SUV, especially one that wants to be sporty and luxurious at the same time. If the 2026 model gets that balance right, it could be one of its strongest qualities.